Breaking into the music industry is often a wild, unpredictable journey filled with more setbacks than successes. And Jon Bon Jovi's story perfectly captures this reality. But here's where it gets controversial. His unconventional approach to landing a record deal challenges the typical narrative of talent meeting opportunity. It's a tale that's as inspiring as it is eye-opening. Becoming a professional musician rarely follows a clear, straightforward path. Sure, there are traditional routes like music schools, talent shows, or industry connections. But for most hopeful artists, it's a scramble to seize any chance that might lead to a breakthrough. This pursuit is both deeply romantic, full of passion and dreams, and incredibly discouraging, marked by countless rejections and dead ends. Jon Bon Jovi's early career exemplifies the struggle. If you've watched movies or read autobiographies about musicians, you know that landing a record deal demands relentless persistence, humility, and a thick skin to handle rejection. It's common to face rejection after rejection, sometimes hundreds of times. Yet, all it takes is one person to say yes to change everything. That's exactly how Jon Bon Jovi secured his first record deal. The story behind Jon Bon Jovi's breakthrough is far from the polished, glamorous version we often hear. In fact, it's refreshingly raw and real. Back in 1982, Jon wrote the song Runaway, but no record labels showed interest. Instead of giving up, he devised a clever plan to reach out to what he called the loneliest man in the music business, the radio DJ. Jon Bon Jovi shared this story in an interview with Virgin Radio UK, explaining, "It was 1982, I wrote Runaway, but I couldn't get a record deal. I couldn't even form a band because original bands weren't making any money at the time. So I thought, who's the loneliest man in the music business? The DJ." He went on to describe how he approached a brand new radio station in New York that was so fresh, it didn't even have a receptionist yet. "I literally knocked on the glass and said, 'I've got a song you should hear.' After a show, the DJ listened to it and said, 'That's a hit song.' I told him, 'I know, but nobody else thinks so.' They ended up playing it on the radio in New York. And that's how I landed my record deal in 1983, Jon recalled. This story might sound like a relic of the past, and it's true that such a tactic might not work in today's digital and highly connected music world. But the lesson here is timeless. You never know what will work until you try. Sometimes the most unexpected moves can open doors. So, what does Jon Bon Jovi's experience teach us? Never dismiss any effort to grow or get noticed as too strange or desperate. Whether it's knocking on a radio station's door or sending your music to a stranger online, taking bold, creative action is often the key to breaking through. And here's the part most people miss. Success in the music business isn't just about talent or luck. It's about daring to be different and persistent enough to keep pushing when everyone else says no. What do you think? Is Jon Bon Jovi's approach a brilliant example of thinking outside the box, or just a lucky fluke? Share your thoughts and let's spark a conversation about the real paths to success in music.